Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Oh! It's going! It's going!
Holy, I already feel the difference. This is crazy. This is the MV Agusta Super Veloce 1000 Series Oral, and these are the brand new custom forged carbon BST wheels. And what are we doing today, boys? We are installing these wheels on the Super Veloce, going from cast wheels to carbon fiber, from the bottom of the food chain to the best wheels you can possibly get. And we're also doing a test ride. So this is gonna be a fun video. Like I've said, there's not a lot of things that get me excited, but mods like this, it's like the best stuff. Those are the biggest mods. Tune, exhaust, wheels. Those are the biggest of the biggest, unless you're doing a full carbon fiber fairing build too. Those could qualify too. But for performance reasons, this is gonna transform the way this bike not only handles, but also accelerates and brakes. Everything about this is gonna transform, including the look, so I cannot wait to install this. Let's get this going. This bike looks so insane. And again, huge shout out to BST. We don't only have the BST carbon wheels on this bike, but also we got carbon BST wheels on my Tesla, which I made a video on. Dude, the stocks on the H2, imagine. Hey, it's single size swing arm, right?
Yeah,
single size swing arm.
That would be crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, that wheel shape would look sick.
It's pretty similar.
Well, they're gonna look pretty on display at least. I'm really excited to weigh those. We have the scale over here, so we're gonna check the weight, especially now that we're taking off the tires, even better, so we can measure the weight literally just with the wheels without tires. This bike looks so sick, dude. The quad undertail, I've always wanted a quad undertail, and I don't think it could have been any better of a bike for a quad undertail. Anyways, in the last video too, I asked all the boys, would they choose the Super Veloce or the Extrenta, and all three of them chose the Super Veloce, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Another, I know, the Extrenta, last time I brought it here, it got dogged on, bro. And this one though, everyone's loving it. Another thing, like I was talking about the BST wheels on the Tesla, I need to do a review on those because, dude, my Tesla has really big wheels. They're 305s. So going to full carbon from even the track wheels that I had made the biggest difference in every way and shape possible. So that's why with this, I'm gonna be so excited. What are you guys doing?
It says that way, which would be reverse. Don't you go this way? Oh, it's just saying the torque at 250 Newton.
Yes, I mean, that's just the torque.
I knew that. I knew that.
He's
Hey,
trolling
dude,
us.
it took
He's
me 2
trolling
hours
us.
to do a tail tire yesterday. Okay, so.
Actually?
Yeah.
It's okay, we all start somewhere. I've been there too. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. Please, let's not scratch this either, you know? Put like a little cloth. I know you're a professional. Just hopefully it's crazy. Hopefully just put a cloth on the, you know, the big nut thing. No, it's not.
Not using the gun.
Don't jinx it, bro. Only has 1,000 miles. And I'm very smart. Whenever you go in front of me, I like stagger.
I do too.
Yeah, I stagger. I'm like, I do not want rock chips on this thing.
Yeah,
just
both these bikes make a lot of
just bug splats. Yeah. Especially with these tires and.
It's crazy. Like, dude,
Are they
mine's
mobbed?
like,
Well, the good thing is carbon. Carbon, you can't really see the chips nearly as much. This would get destroyed.
I'm just shocked.
But I have Sharpie. I'm just gonna Sharpie it.
Yeah, Ruby.
I actually do that on so many of my bikes. I have all type of colored Sharpie because, listen, if it's a chip, you can see it so well.
Yeah.
But even with a Sharpie, you can see up close, but still fills in with the color.
Yeah, you're gonna find a Ruby Sharpie.
Ruby Sharpie. We'll figure it out. I mean, I wish I can have a place that would PPF this, but look how complex this thing is. Yeah, sadly, there's not many PPF places for this. Dude, even the front looks like a fighter jet. The Ironman bike is gonna be way more Ironman with those new wheels now. So I can't wait, like seeing the difference it made in the Tesla, and of course all my other bikes that have carbon wheels. So, but I've never had a bike to go from like the cast super heavy wheels to carbon wheels. So you guys have no idea how excited I am, like seriously. And we got all these special parts from MV too, and we have even more coming for this thing. But also, before I end this clip, let me know in the comments down below, what should we do next if we want to do another set of carbon wheels from BST. My first choice would be the H2. I think the H2 could use some love. She's my OG baby in the collection. If you guys don't know, that was my first bike in the entire collection. So my first leader bike technically was the H2, which is kind of crazy, but that's my baby. So I feel like she deserves some carbon wheels. I think that'd be sick as fuck. But also I talked about it in the last video, or no, when we took my H2 to the meet. And I was saying the R1M would look so good in blue carbon wheels. I think that'd be so sick. So maybe next, I don't know. Let me know, BST. We'll see. We'll decide and make things happen. X-Trento would look really sick with purple carbon wheels, but like I said, it already has forged magnesium wheels, so I feel like it won't be as much of an upgrade, even though it's still an upgrade. I feel like, you know, the R1M and the H2 deserve it more. The OG babies. So one of them, maybe, hopefully. So we'll see. Yeah. Are you using protection?
Yeah.
He's using protection. Look at that. We're getting the red sprocket nuts as well, and we're also getting even the rear hub carrier. And
Did it say MV on each
yep,
lug?
on each one says MV. This is all
The gear?
MV. I got you.
Put the gear, please.
Put the gear. There we go. Yeah, we got the black sprocket and all the goodies on it. We just need a couple more. You need some muscle, Simon? Here.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I got you. This is what I work out for. This is all.
Oh, we'll see.
Don't break your...
Goddamn, bro, I can hang from this.
Because everyone using the power gun.
Can I go really hard? I'm worried that like
Go.
I'm scared for
But
this.
you need a push.
I need to push on it, right?
Yeah.
Push
Come on.
down.
Nah, bro. Okay. Come on.
Holy.
Try to keep it, yeah.
I'm trying to stay like
Try to keep it this way.
in.
Yeah. Come on. Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Oh! It's going! It's going! It's going! It's going! Come on. Come on, it's going.
Hold it.
Come on! It's moving. It moved like 5 times.
How does it keep?
I
It's
got
not
it.
loosening it up. All right, we had to go in 0.5 for this because we are 3 idiots. And if you have an MV Agusta, know that this is opposite threaded.
Right,
So
yours.
we were going the wrong way this whole time, and we were torquing this, and now it's torqued so hard that it won't come off. So I took matters in my own hand, and I went and bought this thing. I never even seen one as big as this, so this better work because I'm so done with this, man. This has been the hardest project ever for the simplest task. It's one of those, so hopefully it'll be worth it by the end of it. We have not only sacrificed my nut just to, literally my nut, for this, but also we scuffed up the carbon side fairing because since this is opposite, we are trying to torque it this way, and as you guys can see, that is too close to the fairing, and that happened. So going this way, we ended up lifting the bike up, but now we're gonna put Mr. Chase, 250 pounds, sitting on the bike as I push up on this with this ginormous thing, and hopefully that does the job, because if not, I'm gonna crash out. Are you pressing the rear brake?
Yep. Hard. Okay, this is good.
Straps?
Towel here and strap.
Strap it down.
The first towel.
Okay. I'm being so stubborn right now. We're gonna get this done one way or another. I don't care if I had to saw these wheels off. I'm still over it. I need the new wheels on. I'm done. I've had it. Like I said, we're not taking no for an answer anymore. Strap the wheel down. We got 250-pound chase on it.
245.
And 245. Okay, my bad. And then I literally bought the biggest. I can't even lift this thing. It's so heavy. The biggest torque wrench I can ever find.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm lifting the whole fucking lift.
No fucking way.
Dude, I'm on the brake hard, bro. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Go more.
Full weight, full weight.
Come on.
Come on.
Nope.
No way.
All right, guys. Almost blew the back out because we had Chase literally stand on the lift. Me and him were lifting this while he's holding it down, and we literally lifted the entire lift with Chase and the bike off the ground. So
If you have an MV, make sure you go. Okay.
we're gonna literally just cut the ring. All right, let's go get the stock nut. At last, she's off, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world's. We just broke a world record. We should have had Guinness over here. World longest tire change ever, or wheel spot, whatever you want to call it. But pretty much what Simon did, we completely like cut it off. So yeah, there it is right here. This is the culprit. It's completely cut it off. It got messed up anyway, so I'm gonna have to get another one. So it is what it is. That one's gone. Went all the way back home, and luckily I kept my stock ones. So these are the original MV one, which are pretty much about the same weight. But at least we have the center cap back on. A lot of people are like, we like the center cap, and you couldn't put that on the red one. So there's a sign to put this back on. New tire, well, not the new tire actually, the old tire is on just because of the red. Since we put it on the demo bike, I kind of felt like something was missing, and I think it was that red stripe on the special Super Corsas. I think that makes the wheel look even crazier. First time putting it on, we came back at the perfect time. But yeah, you see right here, that's where it's touching. If you guys missed the last video when we talked about it, we'll talk to BST and all that. BST are top tier quality company, honestly, and they have such amazing customer service. So shout out to BST again. I told them about this, and they told me that we're gonna make spacers for you right now, different sizes. We're gonna give you all these like spacers that they're making themselves to make this fit right. Obviously that will mess with the alignment of the tires a little bit, but that's just temporary until they redesign the rear hub and they make a smaller hub from the back so it fits better. And they're gonna remake the rear wheel for me just for this bike. I'm not gonna lie, like what I said when we did that install video with the demo bike, you can't really blame anyone because this is such a unique bike, and I can't expect a company to test fit X, Y, and Z products. The important part is that they were willing to take care of it, and they had such awesome, quick customer service, came up with all these different like solutions. But I told them I honestly can't wait for neither the spacers nor the new wheels, so that's why I'm doing a rear brake caliper delete for now. And then when we get the new one, so I get to keep this wheel as well, and we get to put the new one on with the correct hub size, with the rear caliper and everything. So for now, it's time to remove that rear caliper so we can mount this thing. And then after that, the fronts, and finally we can do the first ride. All right, boys, so we came to the conclusion that apparently something with the ABS lines, blah, 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 blah. It was complicated for the ABS system to disconnect the rear caliper. And if we shave too much from the caliper, then what'd you say? We might hit the reservoir or whatever?
If you're too much shaving after caliper is a small crack and leaking the oil outside.
Okay, so we might pretty much damage the caliper and it will leak, and then we need a new caliper.
Yeah.
So the only thing left, we're the only channel that's crazy enough in the world to Dremel carbon fiber wheels. So as you guys can see, we are dremeling this, and we're only doing this because BSD did say that they're pretty much gonna make a smaller hub here so it fits the bike, since I'm getting another one, and this is just gonna be for decor pretty much. We're okay with sanding some of the carbon down, you know, and taking a little bit of material here just so we can fit it as is right now until the new wheel comes, and then we just swap that. So, ta-da! Take a matter into my own hands. All right, officially done, sanded down. It's all smooth and clean, all complete. And finally, we're gonna throw it on. We already tested it, and it's all good fitment wise. Luckily, you can't see it too much from this side. So we're good until we get the new one. Rebalancing the wheel since we shaved some carbon off of it. We gotta make sure everything is good. Ah, so each one is 50, so I needed one more. We threw the balance off a little bit. Interesting. That's a cool machine. It tells you exactly where. There she goes. Finally, fitment is good, and finally we're gonna throw them back on. 20 years later, an eternity later, they're already closed. We finally have the rear on with the caliper and everything. Finally done correct, balanced and all. Now we just gotta do the front. Luckily, we already test fitted the front, so should be just an actual easy swap for once. This is insane. Oh my God. We're just gonna weigh the front. We forgot to weigh it. We'll weigh the front. Whatever. Yeah, I wanted to weigh the difference because the OEMs are, should I just leave them one OEM, one carbon? No, those wheels look insane. I just can't wait to do the sides. The silver stands out a lot more now that the wheels are dark because nothing like matches with them, you know what I mean? Back then we had the bright wheels, so the bright size kind of went with it. Just can't wait to put them in the sun. It's gonna look even crazier.
Yeah, sick.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Was worth the 5 hours of work? All of us are like, yeah.
Everything's perfect.
I know, everything works. And hopefully when BSD sends the new wheels, it'll just be a direct fit because they'll send the correct size hub. But hey, at least now I still have my rear brake. We shaved it down, sanded it, like smooth.
God, it looks so much better.
Dude, it's gonna ride. That's the main thing. Like, I love the look,
So much better.
but the ride is gonna be insane.
Oh, true, yeah. You're gonna notice a huge difference.
Yeah,
I will say, I picked that up. This
So
felt
we'll
like
see.
the rear with the tire that I picked up.
yeah. Wait, I was asking, I was like, so do you guys still like the MV or the Extrenta better after working on it?
We all agreed, we came collectively as a group. It's the bolt, they want to be different. All the
Screws, exotic,
yeah.
crazy.
No more
attack.
MVs allowed.
It's riding loosely, dude. It's
No, this is the craziest crash out. Everyone went from MV, this is the better than the Extrenta to now everyone's like, nope, get this out of here, we want the Extrenta back. Bro, we disassembled the whole Extrenta in like what, a few minutes. Bring the Extrenta, he's over it. Nobody likes it anymore.
Italian too, though, so I don't know. Like,
No, but it is.
No. We disassembled literally the whole thing in a few minutes for the Extrenta. We messed up and we installed the rotors on it. So we did the math and the rotors are 7 pounds total. So 3.5 pounds each rotor, which makes sense since we measured the H2Rs and it was about the same. So we're gonna see whatever number and -7, and that's the weight of the wheel. So 13.2 pounds -7, so we're at like pretty much 6 pounds. So 6 pounds for this wheel. So we'll see that as soon as we take off the tire. We'll see how much that weighs. I mean, it's the front, so I feel like the front is gonna be a little closer because it's a smaller wheel. Sadly, we installed the rear because of all the chaos and we forgot to do it. But yeah, maybe when we do the next wheel that BSD is gonna send me with the smaller hub, we're gonna make sure we weigh it at that point. But yeah, let's see what the front is since 6 versus, we'll see. All right, stock wheel is on, 9.5. That thing with the rotor was, I think, 13. So there you go, saved about, what? We said like about, let's just say 3 pounds. 3 pounds off the front. I'm assuming at least another 5 in the rear. So a total of probably 8 pounds. Yeah, rotational mass. Finally, we are done with the Super Veloci 1000 Series Oro. Literally took us about 7 hours. This is insane, but we finally got it done. A lot of complications. We're missing tools. MV got a lot of special stuff and unique stuff, so. But we finally got the wheels completely on with the rotors and everything. The bike looks absolutely insane. Unfortunately, the sun is pretty much almost gone, so we're not gonna see them glowing completely in the sun, but at least we're still gonna do the first ride with these right now. So yeah, this is gonna be still in this video, gonna be a long ass video since this was supposed to be quick. And then we're supposed to just go and ride and see how it is, but yeah, we took longer. So finally, everything is on. Special edition tires look way better. Definitely makes a huge difference. So this bike looks absolutely insane, and I'm so glad that it's finally done. This has taken so much more work than it shouldn't have, but hey, everything that takes forever and is harder to get is usually a lot more worth it. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna remember this, and this is gonna be a lot more worth it. And this is a special bike that I plan on keeping for hopefully ever. So, you know, trying to do everything tastefully and enjoy this thing, because this is a one-of-a-kind bike. You know what I mean? It's gonna be timeless, mark my words. So yeah, hopefully then we can do the sides, and then this bike will be insane. But again, shout out to BSD. I'm so excited to ride this thing and see how she feels now. Let's get it. All right, Simon.
Now it's clean.
It was a long day. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's dark. We'll watch it next time. We're late sunset here.
Your new rim and outer chain.
Yeah, I'll detail it when I get home or next ride. It's okay, you can't see it as much sadly because the sun is like barely there. But still, it looks way more menacing right now. Yeah, we're gonna clear it, strip the paint, and then redo it. So, you know, it's gonna look dark and glossy like the wheels, and then it'll match. Let's warm her up. She needs a tune really bad.
Stabilizer.
It needs a tune. It's open headers and no tune. Oh, I'm excited to ride with these wheels.
Open your gas tank.
Nas. It is gonna be a pretty sunset ride with the new wheels. It's gonna go flying. I noticed that it wasn't all the way on, so we'll just take her off so the hub doesn't go flying. Holy, I already feel the difference. This is crazy. This bike sounds so good. Look at this view. Oh yeah, the bike definitely feels lighter. Woo! That's the beautiful thing about carbon wheels. You notice in acceleration, definitely most likely throwing the bike around and even braking. at these views. Beautiful views, beautiful weather on the best bikes. Ah, this is riding, ladies and gentlemen. Just enjoying these beautiful machines out in the world. That exhaust glows as soon as he does a pull. It's absolutely crazy. And there he goes. Unfortunately, I don't have gas, so I can't mock too much. Finally, a smooth road. Woo! Gliding through. I thought he was going to do a flyby. Just a little pull. Hopefully that doesn't drain my gas. Gotta do it for the video. Alright, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Huge again shout out to VS State. These wheels look absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get cinematics with them because we're definitely gonna be doing that. You know, some nice, high quality, great cinematics with the wheels. But I kind of really want to do the side fairings like ASAP before doing that, so the bike looks way more complete. And then we're gonna get those cinematics, because it's gonna look absolutely insane. But again, huge shout out to BSC. That was a custom job. Their customer service and everything is amazing, and I'm so excited for, you know, just like this bike feels so much more nimble. It was a heavy bike, and it just like, I feel like brought this bike back to life and made it a lot more special and unique. And that's the beautiful thing about mods like this. It just really transforms the feel of the bike and makes it even more unique, even though it's already crazy. Turn on your notifications, drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out and right side.